Hi, my name is Stephen Obame. I'm from Gabon. I'm born and raised. I'm an electronic engineer, and I worked for 12 years in the electric industry, mostly electricity. Because I wanted to evolve in my career, I decided to specialize in smart building technologies. Smart building technologies being a coming of data, electricity, and system control and automation. That's the job I'm currently doing here at HEC. It's truly an honor. And for the ISA scholarship, ISA being International Society of Automation, you have to submit a project about your vision. I had that project for many years now, and I even tried to present it to so many people, investors, potential partners, and sometimes I even asked myself if I would ever be able to accomplish it. So winning this scholarship feels like recognition, not just for my project, but also for my efforts to grow as a professional and stay focused about automation. And it also helps relieve the financial pressure on my studies and allows me to focus on what I truly believe and on my project. Most of all, it shows my relatives and younger people around me that if you truly believe in what and stay focused and dedicated on what you believe, doors will eventually open. I think the best way to say it would be I live my biggest challenge every day. When I came to the US, my plan was not to stay here. I just wanted to improve my English and then return to Gabon to keep growing in my career. But when I saw the culture here, I decided to take a new step and start another degree. And with that, the hardest part was leaving everything behind. My family, 12 years of career growth, a stable life, and it's funny, but I had already lived in many countries. I spent 6 years in France, where I got my engineering degree. Altogether, I would say I've been to more than 15 countries, but the US is the only country where I saw something truly different. For the first time, I saw people pushing themselves to be the best on what they do, and that really impressed me. And that's why I decided to stay. And with that decision came my biggest challenge. I lost almost all the people around me because they didn't understand my decision, my vision, or my passion. And there's also the financial struggle. Being an international student means paying 4 times more than American students with fewer opportunities, but that's fine. For me, it's just the path I have to cross to achieve my goal. I really believe that the harder you work, the greater the reward. First, this scholarship has helped me with my tuition. That's the first benefit. And yes, it makes a big difference. But it's also bring recognition. It's not, of course, it's not a requirement to be part of ISA. You can still access events, mentorships, apply for scholarships, training as a regular member. But being awarded a scholarship shows that ISA values your work and your vision. And it also looks good on a resume, of course. It shows that your work has been valued and reviewed and appreciated at a professional level. And the good thing with ISA is if you apply for scholarship and you don't win, that's fine. You can apply again the next year. I plan to be back in the future by spreading the ISA spirit among students. My first focus is here at HEC because I see a lot of potential, and I think students can really benefit from being part of ISA through the community, the network, and the connection it brings. And after many years as a professional, I know how important it is to build connection around you and build leadership around you. The problem is students often focus only on their studies, and it's only 2, 3, maybe 5 after graduation that they realize that networking is the foundation for growing in the industry and being the leader. That's why, as the young professional chair, I want to connect the students, explain the benefits of ISA, and open doors for them. Also, since Houston is in Texas, I can easily see myself traveling around the states to San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, to talk about ISA and connect with different people and students to explain the benefits of ISA. That's actually how I see myself giving back to the students to help build the next generation of young professionals. First of all, for me, and that's my point, the United States is not a country, it's like a continent with 50 countries in one. And for instance, Texas is 3 times larger than my home country, than Gabon, with 30 million people. And Gabon is just 2 million. That's how big it is. So if going abroad means leaving Houston or Texas, then okay, absolutely. But my focus right now is Texas. I want to be part of something big, something so big that I ever imagined. And I want to build that dream here. And the next step for this scholarship for me would be an internship or a job, of course. I'm really aware about being an international student because there's a lot of rules and challenges, but I see this scholarship as a door that can help me to move forward. And later, if with the company, I can go outside of the US. No problem with that, but my focus is the US. First, I want to thank God because He's the one who makes everything possible. I want to thank my family for supporting me. I want to thank ISA for this incredible opportunity. Special thanks to my mentor, Scott Churchman, to ISA Houston section team, Leticia, Mateus, Anan, CJ, Toby, Cherry, and all the ISA community. I want to thank HEC for supporting me. Some professors like Matt Adams, founder of Smart Building Technologies, Beverly Alfrey, Greg Gordon, Katie Ryan. They do an incredible job supporting students and guiding them. So I want to thank all of you and thank you for believing in me.